Good afternoon, students. This is Lohit Ram. In the previous session, we covered the meaning of business cycle or trade cycle and what are the characteristics in which the business cycle or trade cycle works and how it works with different phases we come to know with features only. But so in this session, we are going to know about what are the exact phases involved in trade cycle and what will be the reason in that phase and what are the actions will take by the business entities during those phase. Let us go with one by one. So here the diagram showing that the kind of phases which is faced by the business entity. So in OX axis here we see number of years. In Y axis the level of business activities take places. So in the start at origin point O, there is a recovery or throw stage. It's after recession or depression. After that, prosperity, then boom stage. Then after that, prosperity is here starting growing up or improving the activities. Boom stage or peak stage where everything is in a positive note and with a good returns on investment. Then recession stage. So it's slowly decreasing the activities and depression stage. So there is a full loss or no activities. Again, it goes for prosperity. So in prosperity, there will be a full employment. In recession stage, there is no employment or reduced employment activities. So these are all the phases of business cycle. Let's go with one by one in detail. The first phase of business cycle is prosperity phase. So when there is an expansion of output, that means total production size, total number of product they are going to produce and sold, it is going to be expanded or extended with income also increasing, employment generating activities also there is a in rise mode, increased mode, and the prices of profits also high because when they fix high price, when there is a demand, proper demand created, it will yield profit. And there is also a rise in the standard of living of people because during expansion stage or prosperity stage, the business entity is able to provide a qualitative goods and services to the people. So people will enjoy the standard of living with qualitative goods and services. So this period is termed as prosperity phase. Let us see what are the features of prosperity phase. And in meaning itself, we covered that there is a high level of output and trading activities and high level of effective demand. So the market share is extended. More number of people come to buy their goods and services. So there is a high level of demand for the products and services. Then it generate high level income as well as more number of employment opportunities. When there is a extension and expansion of business, there is a possibility of generating more employment opportunities along with that income. But at the same time, the financiers, bankers also enjoy the rising interest rates. Then the inflation will be incurred or happen during this phase. So because there is a enough circulation of money, in this phase. Then the large expansion of bank credit is also one of the feature. So that means when the business entities enjoy more productional activities or extended market activities, they may seek financial assistance. So during that time, the banks expands their credit to the business activities in addition to the existing financial activities. Then overall business will, will get into optimized. So that means they will fully utilize the business resources. Then a high level of MEC, marginal efficiency of capital and investment will be there. So additional capital will be there. Then that's about the first phase. Then in the second phase, we call as a recession phase. So there is a turning point or shift of phase from prosperity to depression is termed as recession phase. So during this recession period, the economic activity is slowly coming down or slow down. Means the marginal demand it's going to be starts falling and the overproduction as well as future investment plans are also given up. Here the overproduction happens because the recession phase starts when the prosperity stage coming to an end. So in the prosperity stage, the business entities produce more and more or more over than their demand because they may feel the demand will continue for long term. So with that expectation, they are going to produce more, but they have to given up here only because of slowdown of economic activities. There is a steady decline in the output. The total output has to be reduced because if they produce more and more, if there is no demand or there is no buyers or number of buyers decreased, they have to maintain the output as stock for a long time. So ultimately, it will affect on income of the company, income of the employers, because if the company cut down the employment, then they may lose income. It will be loss for company as well as the individual employees also. Then the company has to cut down its prices also. Otherwise, the loss going to incur more and more, and there will be decline in profit. So here, the businessman lost confidence and become pessimistic, negative. The recession things all happens because of competition, or there is a fluctuations in the monetary movements, rate of interest, all those things. Then, so it reduces the investment. Here, the total size of capital or the investment size can be decreased because of no profit or no additional buyers or no increasing rate of demand. The banks and people try to get greater liquidity, so credit also contracts here. So that means if there is a proper or greater liquidity, it says it for the banks, but the business organization or business entities has to able to maintain the good liquidity ratio with the activities of business and the profit levels. Here the expansion of business stops, stock market falls, because when the business entities earns loss, their profit also come down, decreased, and stock market falls means their demand for their shares in the stock market come down or decreases, then the orders are cancelled and people start losing their jobs. So the business may not extend the business activities and people start losing their jobs because here the people get the job only when if the business entities are earning profit. Then the increase in employment causes unemployment causes a sharp decline in income, so and aggregate demand. So with less number of employment work, the productional activities may also come down, and there is no more expenses on activities of promotion. So it will get affected on demand for the goods and service. The total demand for the goods and services may get reduced. Then the third phase of trade cycle is depression phase. So in the depression phase, when there is a continuous decrease of output, the income, employment, price, and profit, there is a fall of standard of living of people, and depression sets in. So it's all happens because of the strategies which are framed by the business entities may not work according to them or unfavorable to them, not in favorable to them, it's against to them. So during at that time, all these activities may get down or reduced. So this is about depression phase. Let us see the what are the features are there in the depression phase. So the volume of output and trade get reduced, the income and rise, the fall in income, and there is a rise in unemployment. So with no profit, the business organization may not be in a situation to continue with the full strength and employment. They may get cut down the employment to their workers. Then decline in the consumption and demand. That means the people do not buy more and more, so there will be less consumption. And if there is no buying of goods and services, the demand also get reduced. So then fall in interest rates. So here the business organization may not get required kind of finance, so they may not pay the loans and advances properly. So the bankers also going to reduce the rate of interest, but it will not work for them. The deflation stage happens in this period. Then contraction of bank credit also happens. Then businessmen become pessimism. Then a fall in marginal efficiency of capital and investment. Then the fourth phase of business cycle is the turning point of depression to expansion stage. So in recession stage and depression stage, we see there is a loss, gradual decline or slowdown of business activities. But this is the phase where once again the business entity is going to recover from the depression stage. So the turning point of depression or expansion is termed as recovery or revival phase. During the period of revival or recovery, there are expansion and rise in economic activities. It all happens only because of remedial actions taken by the governments as well as the business entities. When demand starts rising, the production increases and it causes for increase in investment also. So when production increases, definitely it will demand more investment for them. That means for the business entity, the steady rise in output, income level, and employment opportunities also rise here. Now to earn the profit, they have to fix high price again with the qualitative goods and services by having maintaining uniqueness in them, and they start earning profit again. The businessman gain confidence and become optimistic here. Then there will be a stimulation of investment, brings about the revival or recovery of economy. So survive of economy we can say. So the bank expands credit to the businessman. So it will take place in the business activities, and stock markets are activated, means a demand for the shares and the ventures of that particular business entities, it's going to be increases. Then there is an increase in employment, production, income, as well as aggregate demand. Prices increases, profits start rising, and business activities extends from one area to another area, one product to another product, one branch to another branch. They are going to increase their business activities. So revival here slowly emerges into prosperity. Once again, they go back to the first phase, and the business cycle is in the stage. The business cycle is going to be have a good is going to be repeated. So after discussing, we come to know that about the phases of business cycle. All of these have the nature of reinforcing, recovering, and as well as growing and declining. So with this, I would like to conclude this session. Thank you.